So, continuation. This is, I think this will be part 5. Part 5 of the storyline. My mother, the greatest mom. Naganamba story because so many things that this story, I'm going to write it down at some point probably, but at the moment it's all random, here, there, here, there, here, there, here, there, here, there. So, but it's got a timeline. Nenga, the critical point I want to really dwell on here is the Mercedes-Benz. Benz eyo echebando zali family nga ssatu zalina Benz. That was after we acquiring that Mercedes-Benz. Then the neighbors bonna ne bagula abagagga b'okukyebando, or the rich people who family zaliko ez'amaanyi ennyo. I'm talking people working in coffee marketing board, but directors, people working, bingi nnyo. But all that power. My father was a very, very quiet man. Yali more or less an introvert. When my mom comes of age, I think he couldn't handle her. She had found her life, her mojo. Azadda abaana atandise family wedde. By 1981, things are like perfect sailing. Tulichebando and everything. Kati, that is where they say behind every man there is always a woman, and a successful woman can make a successful man. Kiraba wakati yo omukazi yaaba akiggala, she shelters, aleeta obugagga. Kati kiranze onagandike kati kegusu wawasa mu family engagga. Kiraba naye wajja nakaki, what did you come with? But there has to be something that they like about you that you're going to add on muwala waabwe. But right now what I see, it is the reverse. There is a currency being it muwala waffe awasizza omugagga. Kati me example, I give you an example. Most of the people who were around me before I left, bonna abawala bonna bawasa mu family is established. Oba bayingira ekintu right now nti bali so established nga bagamba nti kale kegusa, but bali bakimanyi nti I couldn't be their type. But by the fact that you use my name as a leverage, nga kikuyisaawo mu bintu ebirala, nomanyi kazibeso eno kegusa ntawanya, kegusa nkwana, you would go everywhere. But I was always around. Sheraton Hotel, chilling in when I get a Ange, Nagulanga meza number, but on a low profile. So what you do, Bettina, Njabasanga Muti, Angenua. So she would go with about 4 or 5 friends of hers, so on, so on. So it was Sanga, then Scaruvanyuma later on Paka, Nabigana Kubwa. Now, on my expense, everything, okay, let's go together. Now, things like that. My life was running at a very breakneck speed. So, today, once the doors opened up for my mom, I think Muzei was overwhelmed. My mom was now very, very powerful in terms of in terms of even her say. People would say, Mchala chanda. No. Yeah, that was him. He was quiet. So, a later conflict. Now, tulichema ndawo. Benz eyo egulibwa I think yakola order to import that Mercedes Benz. Of course, she was the boss now. She was the boss. So, and then Navagandi earlier on until it was an import. Kavera kusumula ngemotoka ekyawunya n'obupya. UVK 869 was the registration number. You get me? Okay, right now I can say to you that what happens eventually, kakati n'abatamanya tugenda okudda ku Manda Road, ennyumba ye Manda Road gyemwalaba, that double storied house. Twaberanga ewanko Patrick ekomamboga ng'ennyumba ya kalina. Kati bwe tukomanga awaka tuli bato, ye ng'agamba nange naga kusula mu kalina ng'eri. So there was always this contest. And then tugenda okulaba eventually, that is 84. One evening I remember I was coming from school with her nga yanvuga, because nabagaya nti no different cars used to leave school. Tuyitire Kamoocha nandaga nangamba nti awo nguzeewa ogenda kuzimbawo kalina nge ya Uncle Patrick. Kiraba kati eventually, of course, muzeeyo musajja takes over the set. The initial she had shown me the site. Era batandika okuzimba. Abaasooka okuzimba ennyumba eyo baba bali baroko. It was oba mukala as a technical, one of those construction companies ez'amaanyi, meaning that she must have been accessing resources from different governments. Kiraba omanyi gondi genda musime site yange makuba plan y'ennyumba, everything. That is the house, double storied house, Mawanda Road, Upper Mawanda Road. You get me? So what I later learned, into that side of the hill is part of gazetted land. Yadifunata, how did she get that land? How did she access it? So all those things you don't ask. So by 1985, the nyumba is to say, tujanga ku site yawo from school, because muzeeyi yagalanga nnyo pate. Tuba tuli awo nti bayita embuzi batte buli stage there was that excitement going on. Benz eri wali. So these are the things that connect with what I remember. Tugende maaso. Ennyumba by 86, 87. Awo neslowingamu katono nnyo. There are so many things that were going on. Government isubire lutalo byani byonna ebyali bigenda maaso. So many things. So I am going to stop there. Cut off 86. Then we shall jump on that in the week. Kiraba, but Mercedes Benz ye chaliwo. But she kept working and working and working. However, now resigning, I'm going to bring you the resignation. Ekifaananyi kye mulaba nga bayimiridde mu layini. Kuliko omwami Nsubuga, kuliko omwami Rogers Mukasa, n'abalala bangi besijjukira. Yali Pate. Yali eventually leading to, I don't know what was going on at that time. But remember, I used to be with my mom everywhere. Buli chase. Nze by tugenda mu banka. Ono mutabani wange gulawo wano. Let us send of Patrick. Kati nayiganga ebintu bingi nnyo. Kati even me when nagaggawalira by 97 when I became a billionaire, you know, it was the same things I was seeing that my mom used to do. I would move with money in the bank. Jimmy takes briefcases, or you know, the same things. Back then for her, because she was in administration, most of the things were paperwork. And all those. And other things that I will not go into about her job, But, it was all to do with the defunct Uganda Development Corporation, UDC. Yalimu ebintu bingi. Mwalimu Uganda Development Bank, mwalimu Uganda bingi nnyo, so many. So this was like the nerve center. Kati nga erimu department erimu department erinayenga buli department yalinanga power yayo. So if you were in the Department of Agriculture and all that, so we know the connections. Nayenga bakuwa obuvunaanyizibwa. That's 86, 87 we're talking about, okay? So kati leero bw'ofuuka oba executive director wa Kampala City Authority, olina okwegulira emmotoka ennungi ekusaana, or things like that. I don't know what happens after that, but anyway, guys, have a nice day. And it was a Sunday, same old, and tomorrow is Monday, and that is it. Tujja kunyumya emboozi eno bulungi nnyo as we further and further continue. Anyway, love you, and have a nice one.